Sophie Giuliano here, and I'm actually standing in the most gorgeous beauty supply store called Planet Beauty, and I have actually had a little audience here today. We're doing a video about, well, we're going to do a couple of different ones, but the first one that I want to do is different uses for products that you probably see in your grocery store that you probably own already. Now, the three products that we're talking about today are Aloe Vera Juice. That's the first one. The second one is apple cider vinegar. And the third one is raw virgin coconut oil. Okay? I'm going to recommend that everybody out there and all of you here, everyone needs to own these three items for beauty and for health. Okay, now let's go through them simply and quickly. I could, by the way, write a book on all three of them, but I'm just going to give you some real simple tips to go home with right now. Aloe Vera Juice is a big love of mine. It needs to be organic. All right, so you can get it from Whole Foods. You can also find it in Trader Joe's. They do a big gallon of organic. You can actually drink aloe vera juice, strangely enough. Not everybody. You have to be careful if you have an allergy, if you're sensitive, but it's actually really good for acidity. So if you have acid reflux or sort of, your digestion isn't quite right, you could dilute about 1 tablespoon into a glass of water and it would be very, very beneficial. For beauty, you cannot do without this. You keep it in your refrigerator and it is an amazing toner. This is where you're going to save so much money. So what you're going to do is dilute it with equal parts of distilled water. Make sure your water is distilled or purified. Okay, so just mix it up. You can put it in a little sprayer, summer now. Keep it in the refrigerator. It's so cooling for your skin. So you just spritz it straight onto your skin. It's hydrating, okay? So you cleanse, then you can either tone by spritzing or pouring a little bit on a cotton pad, smooth over your face before you moisturize, and you're good to go. That is aloe. Next one, apple cider vinegar. Can't live without in every girl's beauty routine. Obviously, there's multiple things that you can do with this on a culinary level. You can drink it for all sorts of ailments, but that's another video. For beauty, a toner. All right, now this is if you have skin that breaks out or is very oily. Again, equal parts of apple cider vinegar and distilled or purified water. You're going to soak a cotton ball in this. If you have acne, this is for you. Smooth gently over the acnified areas of your face, and you're going to see a huge difference. And you're going to want to do it 3 times a week. Any more than that might be a little too much. Here's an amazing tip. You can do an Uber toner by comboing both of them. Okay? So we're going to do a third apple cider vinegar, a third aloe vera juice, a third purified water in a little bottle. Keep it in the refrigerator. And the cool thing about this, particularly if you have oily skin, is this is going to deal with the oiliness. The aloe vera is going to give you a little bit of moisturization so your skin doesn't dry out. And finally, because I don't want this video to be too long, we're going on to coconut oil. Now, there's ladies standing here who say, I have the coconut oil, Sophie, but I don't know what to do with it. There's a lovely lady here who makes granola with the coconut oil, which is amazing and it's good to eat. Please remember with coconut oil that it is a fat. It is a saturated fat. And there's a big trend right now. Coconut oil is so good for you. Yes, it is. But in moderation. Don't be glooping huge amounts of it. It's still a saturated fat. For beauty, it is a must-have. You're going to keep it in your, not in your refrigerator because it'll go super hard, and it's very stable. So keep it in a dark, cool cabinet in your kitchen or your bathroom. Here are my main uses for it. I have this huge jar. It's by Dr. Bronner's. I'll goop out, I'm into the word goop now, I don't quite know why, but I'll goop out great glob of it, and it'll go on my elbows and on my knees, and particularly on my heels. As we get older as women, we tend to get more dry, cracked heels. The reason being that our thyroid levels decrease as we get older, and one of the first symptoms is our very cracked heels. That you may wonder why you have that. That could be why. So cracked heels, elbows and knees. The other thing, eye makeup remover. It's a great eye makeup remover in a pinch. Really good for removing even stubborn, thick mascara. And finally, a hair mask. Mix it with a few drops of, and I have it here, lavender essential oil, and then you can really massage that into your scalp all the way through the ends of your hair. You will need to rinse a couple of times, and here's the final thing that I'm going to say with one of the products that you already have is when you rinse it out, you're going to do a final rinse with apple cider vinegar. 1 cup of apple cider vinegar, 1 cup of distilled water, rinse out, and you're going to have really, really nourished scalp and shiny hair. That's it. Links are underneath the video for these products, and I'll see you next time.